Testing. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Cool.
All right, fans, it's time to meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Northwest Star Nighthawks, as announced by head coach Casey Dyer. Leading off, the designated hitter number 46, Caden Parker. Batting second, the third baseman number 30, Adrian Roa. Batting third, the shortstop number 4, Josh Manser. Batting fourth, first baseman number 45, Donovan Gonzalez. Batting fifth, center fielder number 20, Mason Masterson. Batting sixth, right fielder number 21, Nick Lorenza. Batting seventh, the second baseman number 1, Cy Steele. Batting eighth, the catcher number 25, Kobe Welty. And batting ninth, the left fielder number 35, Paul Marcillo. And the starting pitcher for the Nighthawks is number 13, Anthony Clarici. And now, the starting lineup for your Cowlitz Black Bears. The starters as announced by head coach Alan Embry. Leading off, the left fielder from the University of San Diego, number 28, Austin Smitty Smith. Batting second, the shortstop from Gonzaga University, number 3, Brock Bozette. Batting third, the center fielder from Gonzaga University, number 17, Sam Canton. Batting fourth, the designated hitter from San Diego Christian College, number 27, Alec Arnone. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 34 from UC Santa Barbara, Aaron Parker. Batting sixth, the first baseman from Ventura College, number 47, John Olsen. Batting seventh, the second baseman from the University of Nevada, number 32, Seth Sweetchick. Batting eighth, the right fielder from Deakin University in Melbourne, Australia, number 44, Shadi Nerges. Batting ninth, the third baseman from Lower Columbia College, number 6, Nick Millerton Miller. And starting on the mound for the Black Bears tonight, from Chappie College, number 35, Brendan Rodriguez. All right, fans, now please rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. Excuse me, the playing of our national anthem. All-Star team standing with the Black Bears for the national anthem.
Wednesday evening at Story Field, and it's time for game number 2 between the Cowlitz Black Bears and the Northwest Star Nighthawks. Welcome in to Story Field on a beautiful Wednesday evening. Brendan Riley on Mixlr.com and streaming live on YouTube as well. Pleasure to have you join me on your Wednesday evening. Last night, the Black Bears 14-4 winners over the Northwest Star Nighthawks. Black Bears used 9 pitchers last night, held the Stars to 2 hits, while the Black Bears 14 runs on 14 hits last night in the decisive victory here in this non-league matchup. As now, this is how the Northwest Night Stars will look. 1 through 9, Caden Parker bats lead off doing the designated hitting. Adrian Roa at third batting second. Josh Manser in the 3-hole. He's at short. Donovan Gonzalez at first batting fourth. With Mason Masterman in center. In the 5 spot, Nick Lorenza bats 6. He's in right. Cy Steele at second batting 7th. Colby Welty behind the plate batting 8th. And Paul Marcillo rounding out the starting 9 here tonight for the Northwest Star Nighthawks, as they will be going up here tonight against Brendan Rodriguez, the right-hander from Chaffee Community College, making yet another non-league appearance here this year in league play for the right-hander. Coming into tonight, he has made 4 appearances on the year. Last time out was against Edmonton back on June 22nd. 2/3 of an inning, 2 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 4 walks, and no strikeouts. 2 1/3 so far this season, 6 hits to 7 walks, as he will be making his 5th appearance here this summer. Black Bears looking to wrap this one up before they have the day off tomorrow and will face off against the Port Angeles Lefties for a 3-game set this weekend. Caden Parker getting ready to get things rolling here in game number 2 between these two sides in this non-league matchup. Caden Parker will dig in from the right side against the right-hander Brendan Rodriguez, as we are just about set for first pitch here from Story Field. Rodriguez working from the windup. He's ready. Rocks and fires. The first pitch is a fastball that misses just a little high and inside for ball number 1. We're off and running at 6:39 here on Wednesday evening. 73 degrees, sunny skies. Winds out of the west-northwest at 6 miles per hour. The 1-0. Fastball on the outside corner. Counts even at 1-1 here today to Caden Parker, the freshman from Westland, Oregon. Clark Penguin last night picked up one of the only 2 hits for the Stars, the 1-1. Fastball, a high chopper back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. Caden Parker now a hit in both games here in this 2-game non-league series as he leads things off. A lot of speed over at first, as this is how the Black Bears will line up defensively this evening. In left, Austin Smith. In center, Sam Canton. In right, Shadi Nurgiz. At third base, Nick Miller. Brock Bozette at short. Seth Sweetchick manning second base. And John Olson over at first. And the battery mate tonight to Brendan Rodriguez is Aaron Parker. Adrian Roa digs in. Righty-on-righty matchup, first pitch. Runs high and inside, and it clips the third baseman. The first 2 are on here for the Northwest Star Nighthawks here to start this one off in game number 2. Last night, the Stars able to pick up a run in the top of the first inning. 3 walks and then a fielder's choice brought in the first run of the game. Black Bears trailed 4-3 going into the middle innings when they scored 11 straight runs to take game number 1. Josh Manser with no outs and runners on first and second in the top of the first. The pitch. Fastball drops down and away for ball number 1. Your umpires here this evening. Behind home plate, Curtis Metzger calling balls and strikes rather on the base pass, Tony Mackey. 1-0 the count. Rodriguez center the belt, takes a look back at Parker at second. The pitch, a fastball sent in the air to right. Nurgiz over into the gap. Now coming back, he'll make the catch for out number 1. Tagging from second is Parker. He's in there easily. Shadi Nurgiz with some early action in his first start for the Black Bears this season, as it's an F9, as they'll bring up Donovan Gonzalez with the early RBI opportunity, the junior from Sacramento, California. Last night, Gonzalez 0 for 3 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. The 2 hits came in the 3rd and the 8th inning for the Northwest Stars last night. Now runners on the corners with 1 out in the top of the first inning. First pitch, cut on and miss for strike number 1. Gonzalez out in front of it. Rodriguez here this season's made 4 appearances. Longest outing was back on June 6th against Kamloops. 1 inning, walked 1, but faced the minimum. Parker on third, Roa over at first as Rodriguez is set at the belt. The 0-1 pitch, a breaking ball that Gonzalez chases after, comes up empty. Nice block by Parker behind the plate, and it's 0-2. So now Rodriguez looking for his first punch out here in the top of the first inning. This non-league game, Black Bears back in league play action coming up on Friday. And it's league play throughout the rest of the season. Rodriguez stares in and gets the sign. Comes set at the belt. The 0-2. Fastball just misses down and away. 1-2 now the count. Here to Donovan Gonzalez, the first baseman this evening. Hit .298 for Eastern Oregon this past year. Pair of doubles, pair of home runs, and 11 RBIs for him. 1-2. Curveball tap foul up the third base line. And we'll do it again. First time being held hitless over 6 games for Gonzalez last night over his time with the Northwest Stars. 3 multi-hit games for him this summer. Now in a good battle here with 1 out in the top of the first inning. The Stars threatening to take the lead once again here early on like they did last night. 1-2, there goes the runner and misses outside. Pump fake down to third. The Parker, the throw down to Miller. The tag is applied and he's out. Caden Parker picked off at third. As now there's 2 away and a 2-2 count with the runner in scoring position out at second. Parker showing off the strong arm behind the dish as now Rodriguez 1 pitch away from getting out of this jam. The right-hander's ready. Take a look back at second, the 2-2. Breaking ball, golf down the left field line. Austin Smith on the run towards the corner. He'll get there to make the catch just shy of the warning track for out number 3. And the side is retired. So the Stars, they threaten in the top of the first inning. They score no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and they leave 1 runner left on base. Through half an inning here at Story Field. No score between the Stars and the Black Bears. You're listening to Cowlitz Black Bears Baseball.
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are back and ready for you at Story Field. It's another summer of family-friendly fun. Plus, the Black Bears can host your birthday party, after-work get-together, or even your nonprofit can host a night and make extra money for your organization. Create a summer of great family memories with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Don't miss a single inning of Cowlitz Black Bears baseball with special events all summer long. See the schedule online, get tickets at the gate, or right now at Bears.com.
Call the guard, that's Weather Guard.
Call the guard, that's Weather Guard.
When it rains cats in St. Bernard.
When it rains cats in St. Bernard.
We'll keep you dry in the rain or snow.
We'll keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
577-7200.
If you need a roof, don't look too hard.
If you need a roof, don't look too hard.
Just call the guard, that's Weather Guard.
Just call the guard, that's Weather Guard.
Just call the guard, that's Weather Guard.
Weather Guard!
Scoreless as we go to the bottom of the first at Story Field. First crack for the Black Bears this evening is Anthony Clarkey, who will be making yet another appearance here this summer. He's made 5 so far. First start for him, 0-1 with a 2.07 ERA over 4 1/3. 2 hits, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts for the right-hander from Lewis Clark State College at a 1.73 ERA this past year. As he'll face off against this lineup tonight for the Black Bears, it looks like this. Austin Smith, Brock Bozette, and Sam Can, the top 3 in the order. Alec Arnone in the cleanup spot doing the designated hitting. Aaron Parker batting 5th with John Olson in the 6th hole. Seth Sweetchick batting 7th with Shadi Nurgiz in the 8th hole. And Nick Miller rounding out the starting 9 for the Black Bears here this evening. Austin Smith, the San Diego native, to dig in from the left side to get things rolling for the Black Bears here in the bottom of the first inning. Couple of runners on in the top half for the Northwest Star Nighthawks. Well, Brendan Rodriguez able to get through a clean top of the first inning. Righty and lefty matchup. First pitch to Smith is a breaking ball high and away for ball number 1. Smith last night reached base 2 times. Went 1 for 4, was also hit by a pitch as well. Dropped down a beautiful bunt in the 8th inning in last night's ball game. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball ripped into right center. Coming in is Masterson, but it's down for a base hit. Austin Smith now a hit in each of the 2 games against the Northwest Star Nighthawks. He leads this ball game off with the base knock, and he'll be a man on with nobody out for Brock Bozette. Give you the defensive alignment for the Stars this evening. Paul Marcillo in left, Mason Masterson in center, Nick Lorenza in right, Adrian Rowe at third with Josh Mansard. Joining him on the left side of the infield, Cy Steele at second with Donovan Gonzalez over at first, and Kobe Welty, the battery mate, here this afternoon to Anthony Clarkey. The pitch called a strike on the outside corner to Brock Bozette. It's 0-1. Bozette did not play last night in the first of these 2 games. Hitting .273 over league play as the 0-1 gets a bunt down up the third base line. Charging in is Roa. He's going to have no play. A bunt single for Brock Bozette. The first 2 are on here in the bottom of the first inning on a beautifully placed bunt up the third base line. And Roa had no chance, as now it's an early RBI opportunity for Sam Canton.
And now batting, the center fielder.
So Canton will dig in from the left side. The Port Orchard, Washington native. Hitting .235 this summer for the Black Bears. 2 doubles, a triple, and 2 home runs go along with 9 RBIs. Primarily in the leadoff spot. We've seen him flirting with the 3-hole over this past week and a half. First pitch he sees. He takes in the dirt, sneaks by Welty, and it's going to put 2 runners in scoring position as Smith and Bozette both advance up 90 feet. So now a plus count for Sam Cannon and the early RBI opportunity. Cam the night off last night, roaming center field here tonight. Ben Ziegler getting the night off after a multi-hit performance a night ago. Same with Callan Halverson. Right-hander Clarkey is ready, the 1-0. Fastball on the outer half, called for strike number 1. Last night, the Black Bears offense had 2 big innings, scored 5 in the bottom of the 5th. And then they scored 6 in the bottom of the 8th. Really just put that one away last night, the 1-1. High and away, 2-1 now the count. Canton this season, he's had a pretty good year for him. Has a hit in 5 out of his last 7 in league play. The pitch slaps it into right. Coming on is Lorenza. He's going to get there to make the catch. Tagging from third is Smith. The throw to the plate's going to be wide as it's a sacrifice fly for Sam Canton, who picks up an RBI, and the Black Bears take an early 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first. Bozette tags as well. He's now standing over 90 feet away for Alec Arnone, the designated hitter this evening for Alan Embry. Arnone with a great performance back on Sunday in the Black Bears 5-4 win. 3 for 3 with a home run, 2 RBIs as well. Also walked for the San Diego Christian College product. First pitch to him is a breaking ball that drops in for strike number 1. Last time that Clarkey threw 1 inning against Ridgefield back on July 3rd, struck out 1 facing the minimum. Longest outing this summer, inning and a third against Corvallis. The pitch, fastball high and in, counts even at a ball and a strike. Black Bears with the early 1-0 lead, bottom 1 with 1 out and a runner over at third. Only the second earned run that Clarkey's allowed this summer. The 1-1 pitch, fastball laced, and a leaping grab by Manser out at short. That went a little bit more off the end of the bat from what it looked like originally. Arnone lines out, now there's 2 gone. So now 2 away for the UC Santa Barbara Gaucho. It will be Aaron Parker with the RBI opportunity. Parker hitting .277 this summer, over 13 games. First pitch to him. This is high and in for ball number 1. Last played on Saturday went 2 for 4, a double, and a no-doubter to right center, a 2-run shot. Put it over the Fiber Family Wednesday sign out in right center. A tough feat here at Story Field, especially for a right-hander, the 1-0. Pops it up and at a play on the right side. Counts even at 1-1. Parker with 5 multi-hit games this summer. He has multi-hit games in 4 out of his last 5 appearances. Him and Alec Arnone have been splitting time behind the plate. Louis Albrecht back in the rotation as well after he missed some time. 1-1. Fastball down low. 2-1 now the count here with 2 outs in the bottom of the first inning. Black Bears leading 1-0 with a chance to add to it here. Parker started off the season 1 for 22, but he has been on an absolute tear as of late. The 2-1 in the dirt. Welty able to keep it at his shoot tops. 3-1 now the count. John Olson, the first baseman, on deck if it should get to him. But a good hitter's count here. I think Parker's going to have the green light on the 3-1. He's in red dead fastball. The 3-1 pitch comes with a breaking ball, and it misses high for ball number 4. So that'll now put runners on first and third for John Olson here in the bottom of the first inning with 2 outs. Black Bears lead thanks to a sacrifice fly from Sam Canton.
John Olson.
So now Olson with the opportunity, 15 RBIs this summer, hitting .322 over 24 games for the Portland, Oregon native. First pitch he sees. It's a breaking ball from Clarke on the outside corner for strike number 1. Olson, the game-winning hit back on Sunday. An infield single to the left side. Brought in Nick Hovland. The Black Bears able to win 5-4. Still 1. Fastball in the inside corner at the knees. It's 0-2. 15 walks to 19 strikeouts for Olson this summer. He now has to protect. 0-2 the count with 2 outs. Righty set at the belt. Here's the pitch. It's a breaking ball well outside. A nice job by Welty being able to keep it in front of him. The count moves to a ball and 2 strikes. Olson a hit in his last 7 appearances dating back to June 26 against the Bend Elk. Has a multi-hit game in there as well. Pitch. Fastball line down the right field line, but tailing foul. He'll do it again at 1-2. Also has an RBI in each of his last 3 games. These games don't count towards the overall numbers for the players. This being a non-league game, finishing up non-league play here tonight. Black Bears 1-1 in non-league contests this summer. 1-2, there goes the runner, and it's fouled straight back. And we'll do it again. Trying to get the hit and run going with 2 outs. Parker trying to get moving on the base pass. If Olson was able to get anything to in a gap or down the line, we'll do it again at 1-2 though here with 2 outs. A long bottom of the first for Clarke. Working from the stretch. Comes set at the belt. 1-2. Breaking ball and misses. Parker off towards second. The throw, not in time. Aaron Parker able to swipe a bag as now he's in scoring position. So now a single, most likely scores 2 for John Olson with a 2-2 count here with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch. High and in, and it's a full count. Seth Sweetchick in the on-deck circle for the Black Bears here with the payoff pitch coming up. First base is open. Black Bears lead 1-0. Pair of singles to lead it off, then a sacrifice fly from Sam Canton. The payoff pitch. Fastball, broken bat, pop up into shallow left field. Going back is the shortstop, Manser. He'll make the catch for out number 3, and the side is retired. But the Black Bears able to strike first here in game number 2. They're able to score 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, but they leave 2 runners left on. We head to the second here at Story Field. The Black Bears leading 1-0. You're listening to Callants Black Bears Baseball.
Here at Fiber Federal Credit Union, we're just like any other family. Sometimes you like getting together for a big old family shindig. Other times it would be really great if that family shindig could just be virtual. At Fiber Federal, we always love seeing you at any of our 16 locations, but don't feel like you need to see us face-to-face all the time. With online and mobile banking, mobile deposits, our nationwide network of ATMs, and 24/7 call center, you can visit us anytime, anywhere. And now, several locations feature ITMs with virtual representatives for basic transactions, like withdrawals, cash and check deposits, transfers, loan payments, and balance inquiries. That saves you time for more important things, like seeing your mother in person. She told us to say that. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union. U.com. Member NCUA.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
It's coyote season.
Top 2 here at Story Field. The Black Bears leading 1-0 thanks to a sacrifice fly from Sam Kent as the Black Bears in the lead. First pitch to Mason Masterman. It's a high chopper going back on it is Miller. He bobbles it. Throw across the diamond is going to be well late as the leadoff man's going to be on here for the second straight inning for the Stars. A tough play there over at third. Going to have to see how they score it.
Now batting right fielder number 21, Nick.
But Masterson now standing over at first as Nick Lorenza from Clark College digs in from the right side. First pitch he sees, a fastball fouled straight back. It's 0-1. They call an error on Nick Miller. Black Bears last night with 2 errors in game number 1. We're going to clean that up here tonight. Nick Lorenza, 8th game for him this summer, hitting .250. Yeah, 1. Breaking ball misses well high, counts even at a ball and a strike. Masterson over at first. Last time out for Lorenza came back on July 2nd. Went 1 for 3 with a pair of RBIs, a walk and a strikeout. Bridgefield walking off the Stars that night. The 1-1. Cut on a miss. Rodriguez rear and back and firing that one in. It's 1-2. Last night the Black Bears went with a new pitcher every inning. 9 arms, 4 runs, only 2 hits. As Rodriguez looks for his first punch out. Here it is. Misses upstairs, counts even at 2-2. Lorenza from Vancouver, a Clark Penguin, 5-sport athlete during his prep career. Baseball, basketball, football, tennis, and swimming. 2-2. Breaking ball gets under it. It pops up in foul territory. Parker giving chase. This one will end up a souvenir. We'll do it again at 2-2. Cy Steele, the second baseman, on deck. You're in the top of the second inning. Black Bears up 1-0. You're in the final non-league game of the year. Black Bears dropped their first non-league contest back on June 1st against the Ridgefield Raptors. With a similar setup as they did last night, a new arm every inning. 2-2. Breaking ball in the dirt. Parker a nice block, and it's a full count. Game against the Cascade Collegiate All-Stars was rained out back on Thursday, June 9th, right before the Black Bears went to Walla Walla. Then the game last night, Doing it one more time here tonight. Then after that, it is all league play. The payoff pitch. There goes the runner. It's lifted in the center. Canton going back. He'll get there to make the catch for out number 1 as Masterson has to retreat. So 1 gone now for Cy Steele, the second baseman. Steele from Clark as well. We'll dig in from the right side. Quick look over at first as Masterson back in. Hit .254 for Clark this past season. 2 doubles and 5 RBIs for him. Rodriguez set at the belt with 1 gone. Here's the pitch. Fastball at the shoe tops. It's 1-0. Steele last night came in as a pinch hitter for Adrian Roa in the 4th inning. Ended up going 0 for 2. A line out and a ground out, both to second base, and Seth Sweetchick is set to lead off the bottom of the second for the Black Bears. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball ripped through the right side for a base hit. Masterson will stop at second. Second hit of the day for the Northwest Star Nighthawks. They didn't pick up their second hit until the top of the 8th last night. Now it's going to be runners on first and second with 1 out for Kobe Welty. Welty will dig in from the right side. Got in late last night. Ended up grounding out to Travis Wees, the first baseman. Righty on righty matchup. First pitch is a breaking ball that he waves at and comes up empty. It's 0-1.
Now batting catcher number 25, Kobe Welty.
Welty this summer hitting .077 over 5 games. 1 for his first 13. The 0-1. Cut on and miss. It's 0-2. Rodriguez challenging the catcher with the heater. Still in search of his first strikeout. Masterson at second, Steele at first, with 1 gone in the top of the second. Right-hander set of the belt, takes a look back at second. Here's the 0-2. Fastball, inside out swing, a soft pop-up, Sweetchick going back, and this one's going to drop. All the runners will advance 90 feet as now the bases are loaded for Paul Marcillo. So Marcillo will get the opportunity here as he will dig in from the left side from San Diego Christian. With the bases loaded and 1 gone. First pitch from Rodriguez. A fastball, a little too far outside. 1-0 the count. Masterson at third, Steele at second, and Welty over at first. 2 hits and an error this inning have loaded the bases. 1-0 pitch. Good spot on the outside corner at the knees. Counts even at 1-1. Marcillo in the 9th spot and left today. Top of the order coming up next with Caden Parker in the on-deck circle. One. Off the end of the bat and foul on the left side. It's 1-2. Rodriguez has gotten to 2 strikes here today in 4 at-bats. The right-hander from Chaffey College is ready at the belt. Here's the 1-2. Fastball just misses outside. A good spot to miss if you're Brendan Rodriguez. The count now even at 2-2. 1 pitch, and Rodriguez could be out of it as the right-hander comes set. 2-2. In the dirt, nice block by Parker behind the plate, able to keep him in front of him. And now it's a full count here with the bases loaded and 1 gone in the top of the second inning. Nowhere to put him if you're Rodriguez, who now has to come with the pitch. Black Bears trying to hang on to this 1-0 lead. The right-hander's ready. Payoff pitch. Fastball hit sharply right to Sweetchick at second. He goes to second for 1. The relay to first, not in time. Masterson comes in to score as we are tied up, as Paul Marcillo able to beat it down the line and bring in the Northwest Stars' first run of the game. We're tied up at 1 with 2 outs and runners on the corners.
And back to the top of the lineup, here's the designated hitter number 46, Caden Parker.
So it's a 4-6 fielder's choice, as that brings up the top of the order. The freshman from Westland, Oregon, Caden Parker. Leadoff single, ended up being picked off at third back an inning ago. Righty on righty matchup. Here's the first pitch. Fastball popped up into shallow right. Nurgi's on the run towards the line, and this one's going to end up foul. Count moves to 0-1 to the Clark Penguin.
Give it up for our bad boy.
Played earlier this summer with the Black Bears. Now in his 4th game
Great hustle out there, Jamison.
with the Northwest Stars. Hit .310 for Clark this past season over 45 games. 3 doubles, 2 triples, and 2 home runs, 34 RBIs as well. Played on the Stars college team back in 2020. 0-1. Breaking ball in the dirt. Nice block by Parker once again, who's been active behind the plate. Parker committed to Clark back in 2020. Was Northwest Future's best prospect in Oregon. 1-1. Fouled straight back. It's 1-2. So Rodriguez looking to keep the damage at 1 here in the top of the 2nd inning. Marcillo just able to beat it out over at first. He got that ground ball. We're now trying to stray in 2. Right-hander gets the sign. Here's his 1-2. Breaking ball just misses down and away. Counts even at 2-2. Rodriguez about to throw pitch number 36. 21 for strikes, 14 for balls here. 2-2. This is down and away. It's a full count for the 3rd time this inning. Adrian Roa, the 3rd baseman, on deck. Payoff pitch coming out with 2 outs. Runner at first will be going. Stars threatening to take the lead in the top of the 2nd inning. Right-hander's payoff pitch. Fastball hit sharply to Bozette at short. He's got to be quick with it. The throw to first is in time for out number 3. And the side is retired, but the Stars able to tie it up in the top of the 2nd inning as they're able to score 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 runners left on base. Head to the bottom of the 2nd, tied up at 1 here at Story Field between the Stars and the Black Bears. You're listening to Cowlitz Black Bears Baseball.
Hey, Black Bears fans, we are excited to bring back.
I'm all about keeping my family driving safe. Dad, pothole.
Got it.
So I insist we choose Les Schwab tires for safety services like brakes, steering, and alignment. Stuff those cheap tire centers don't offer. Because I want a backseat drive with confidence. Dad, speed check.
Hit the road safely with Les Schwab and save up to $150 when you buy select tires with financing. Les Schwab Tires, celebrating 70 years of doing the right thing. Limited time offer. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
Hi, it's Jess and Bobby checking in from the Grown Man's Candy Store. I'm sure we can all agree that Mother Nature has been a little, unpredictable this year, to say the least. But one thing you can predict is steel's power and reliability. At Cowlitz River Rigging, we carry a wide variety of superior steel, gas, and battery-powered equipment to get all your jobs done.
Cowlitz River Rigging.
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
Depend on us.
Your Cowlitz Black Bears are back at Story Field this summer. Get out and join your neighbors for family-friendly fun. A Black Bears baseball game is a perfect reason to meet with friends and coworkers. Black Bears baseball is made possible by Peace Health, Fiber Federal Credit Union, Pacific Tech Construction, Bob's Sporting Goods, McDonald's in Longview and Woodland, and the Bud Clary Auto Group. Don't miss a single inning of Black Bears baseball. Tickets at the gate or right now at cowlitzblackbears.com.
Tied up at 1, 7, 8, and 9 up for the Black Bears in the bottom of the second inning. Seth Sweetchick first to face Anthony Clarkey. First pitch. Fastball misses inside for ball number 1. Sweetchick, the sophomore, heading into the University of Nevada this fall, the 1-0. Fastball right on it as he fouls it right back to the screen. Counts even at 1-1. Got the nod last night at second. Reached base twice, reached on an error and walked. But the Cowlitz second baseman has reached in every game this summer. A great eye at the plate. 13 walks over 10 games for him. 1-1. Breaking ball hit sharply past the dive of Roa, the third baseman, into left for a base hit. Leadoff man on for the second time today for the Black Bears, who now have 3 hits. As now that'll bring up Shadi Nurgiz. Now that's a runner over at first as the right fielder digs in from the right side.
The right fielder from Melbourne, Australia,
From Melbourne.
Shadi Nurgiz.
As he waits the first pitch, has gotten 1 plate appearance here this year. First pitch to him, and he cuts on it and misses for strike number 1. Nurgiz is primarily a bullpen catcher for this Black Bears team. Getting the nod here today from Melbourne. Found his way here to the Cowlitz Black Bears. The lead over at first, the 0-1, a fastball in the outside corner. And it's 0-2. A lot of good athletes have come from Australia. Nick Kyrgios, who was in a 4-set match with Novak Djokovic back on Sunday morning at Wimbledon, the 0-2. There goes the runner. It's fouled off and over the dugout of the Stars up the first base line. We'll do it again at 0-2. But Nick Kyrgios, one of the a very good tennis player, but you see him a lot going on, as it looks like Nurgiz will need to get a new bat. Kyrgios, a great run. Ended up, though, making his way to the finals thanks to Rafa Nadal having abdomen problems. I believe he tore something in his abs. Ended up putting Kyrgios on to the finals. Won the first set. The 0-2 once again. It's bounced in the dirt as Sweetchick takes second. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Also look at Jason Day, major champion in golf. The Open Championship getting started tomorrow morning, early in the morning, over in Scotland at St. Andrews. Sweetchick dancing out on second, the 1-2. Fastball chopped to the shortstop. Mansur charging in. The throw on the run is on the money. But Nurgiz is able to do his job, advancing Sweetchick up to third. Now the go-ahead run standing 90 feet away. Now that'll bring in Nick Miller here with 1 out and a runner over at third. Miller last night 0 for 5 as he will dig in with the RBI opportunity.
It's Miller time. Nick Miller.
Excited for the Open Championship, though. Back at St. Andrews, the 150th. First pitch to Miller. Fastball down and in for ball number 1. Expecting to see some low numbers. No, St. Andrews, one of the original courses in the game, but with all this new technology for golf as well as new clubs, as the 1-0 misses down and away. 2-0 now the count. Expect some low numbers. My favorite for the Open Championship this week, and I have to go with Justin Thomas, the PGA Championship winner back in Tulsa in late May. Going into a playoff with Will Zalatoris, who's been in the hunt. The 2-0 pitch, the breaking ball high and away. 3-0 now the count here to Miller. But it should be fun, but it's going to be early mornings. I'm originally from the East Coast, so I was still always early for the Open Championship. And now, 3 hours behind even more. It's going to be interesting to see. 3-0 pitch. Fastball over the heart of the plate for strike number 1. Miller this season, 6 RBIs for the freshman from Kelso. 3-1. Fastball on the outside corner from Clarke, and it's a full count. Sweet Chick over at third, tied up at 1 here in the bottom of the second inning. The payoff pitch coming up. Austin Smith, the leadoff man, and the on-deck circle for the Black Bears. Clarke's 3-2. Fastball misses down and away for ball number 4. Good eye there from Miller. That pitch just missing as now they'll bring him Austin Smith with runners on the corners and 1 out.
And back to the top of the lineup here.
Smith a single back to lead off the game. He came in to score the Black Bears. Only run here tonight. And now can add to it. 11 RBIs in league play for the San Diego product after he transferred from UC San Diego. First pitch. He's swinging. Rockets one into left center. This one carrying over to his left is Marcillo. He'll make the catch. Tagging from third is Seth Sweetchick as the Black Bears regain the lead on the sacrifice fly by Austin Smith. Both runs today have come from sac flies. Sam Can with the other RBI. As now there's 2 away for Brock Bozette.
And let's keep it going. Here's the shortstop, number 3, Brock Bozette.
So now 2 gone with Miller over at first and Brock Bozette coming out to the plate. A bunt single back in the first inning was stranded over at third. Digs in from the right side. Clarke set at the belt. First pitch. Fastball. Bozette skies it down the right field line and out of play for strike number 1. Bozette heading to Gonzaga. How about Chet Holmgren? The top 3 draft pick out of Gonzaga. Been doing pretty well in the NBA Summer League. The 0-1, fastball, fouled straight back. It's 0-2. Don't take much stock in the NBA Summer League. I know it's all the young guys. Guys just got drafted. It's just completely different when that ends up coming around to October, even in September when the preseason's going on. Just completely different. It's going to be interesting to see Holmgren with his stature. He's be able to face off against the big man in the NBA, the 0-2. Jam shot pop-up on the right side. Cy Steele will make the catch for out number 3. And the side is retired, but the Black Bears able to regain the lead on the sacrifice fly from Austin Smith. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. Through 2 here at Story Field. The Black Bears leading 2-1. You're listening to Cowlitz Black Bears baseball.
All right, Luke, so for the dyno race, we have David, Carson, and Jackson out here.
It's baseball season, and Peace Health is excited to return as a sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears as they vie for the Western League Championship. Black Bears games make a great family event. Bring the whole crew to the ballpark for fresh air, sunshine, fun, friends, and all the thrills of Black Bears baseball. As the largest health provider in Cowlitz County, Peace Health is ready to step up to the plate and keep your family in the game. Whether it's a routine appointment or specialty or emergency care, Peace Health and the Cowlitz Black Bears, 2 great teams. Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are
2-1 your score as we go to the top of the third at Story Field. Brendan Rodriguez out for his 3rd inning of work. Adrian Roa, Josh Manser, and Donovan Gonzalez. 2, 3, and 4 for the Stars, who now trail once again. Austin Smith, the sacrifice fly that brought in Seth Sweetchick in the second as Roa digs in. The first pitch to him. Fastball on the outer half of the belt for strike number 1. Roa hit by a pitch back in the first, and being cut down. The 0-1. Breaking ball goes the other way with it, sends it to straightaway right. Nergiz going back will make the catch for out number 1. So 2 pitches and 1 out for Brendan Rodriguez, as now they'll bring up the shortstop Josh Manser, the Clark Penguin. We'll dig in from the right side here with one out and nobody on. The Black Bears in the lead. Manser hitting .290 this summer. 9 games for him. Flew out back in the first. First pitch bounced in the dirt for ball number 1. 0 for 2 last night with 2 walks and a strikeout for him. 3 doubles, 2 RBIs as well this summer. 1-0. Fastball on the inside corner, called for strike number 1. Black Bears stagnant in league play here this evening. Wenatchee, game number 2 against the Dub C Fish Sticks as the breaking ball misses high. 2-1 now the count. Wenatchee up 7-0 in the bottom of the second. Out at Paul Thomas Field in that non-league game. A lot of games going on in the league. The 2-1 misses above the letters. 3-1 now the count. Edmonton in Corvallis. Game number 2 up at Remax Field. Corvallis 5-0 winners last night. Edmonton up 2-0 the pitch. Popped up and foul. And it's a full count here with 1 out. Donovan Gonzalez on deck. Edmonton up 2-0 in the bottom of the 4th. Ridgefield and Bellingham. It's the payoff pitch. Fastball high for ball number 4. So Manser draws his 3rd walk of this 2-game set, as he'll put a runner on with 1 gun for Donovan Gonzalez. Here in the top of the 3rd inning, the Black Bears leading 2-1. First walk issued by Rodriguez this evening. Gonzalez flew out to Austin Smith. A ball to the warning track in the first. A pitch, a fastball on the inside corner for strike number 1. Ridgefield winners last night over the North Division leaders, Bellingham Bells. They're tied up at 1 at the Rourke in the bottom of the 3rd. The 0-1. Curveball, a little too high. Counts even at 1-1. Looking elsewhere last night, Ben 13-7 winners over the Walla Walla Sleets in Walla Walla. They're tied up at 1 in the bottom of the 2nd. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball misses a little too far outside. 2-1 now the count. Looking elsewhere in the division, Portland last night dominated the Drifters, 10-1 winners. Portland up 3-0 early in the bottom of the 2nd down in Springfield. 2-1. Cut on and missed. Gonzalez chasing a high fastball. Counts even at 2-2. The Lefties up 2-0 over Kelowna in the bottom of the 3rd, who the Black Bears will see this weekend. Last night, Kelowna, 19-2 winners over the Lefties. Lefties find themselves in the cellar of the North Division of the West Coast League. The 2-2, there goes the runner, and it's fouled off. And we'll do it again. The runner at Manchester will have to retreat back to first. The Pickles in first in the South Division. Corvallis a half game back of them, but with a game in hand. 2-2 from Rodriguez. Down and away, and it's a full count. Mason Masterson on deck. Second straight full count we've had here in the top of the 3rd. The Black Bears leading 2-1. Payoff pitch, cut on and missed. The runner going, the throw down to second on the money. A strike him out, throw him out. Aaron Parker able to gun down Manster trying to take second. And there's out number 3. So Brendan Rodriguez faces the minimum here in the top of the 3rd as we head to the bottom of the 3rd at Story Field. The Black Bears leading 2-1. You're listening to Cowlitz Black Bears Baseball.
All right, fans, Dream Dentistry invites you to grab your cell phone and take pictures of yourself, your
Are back and ready for you at Story Field. It's another summer of family-friendly fun. Plus, the Black Bears can host your birthday party, after-work get-together, or even your nonprofit can host a night and make extra money for your organization. Create a summer of great family memories with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Don't miss a single inning of Cowlitz Black Bears baseball with special events all summer long. See the schedule online, get tickets at the gate, or right now at Cowlitz.com.
Call the guard, that's Weather Guard.
Call the guard, that's Weather Guard.
When it rains cats in St. Bernard.
When it rains cats in St. Bernard.
We'll keep you dry in the rain or snow.
We'll keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
577-7200.
If you need a roof, don't look too hard.
If you need a roof, don't look too hard.
Just call the guard, that's Weather Guard.
Just call the guard, that's Weather Guard.
Just call the guard, that's Weather Guard.
Weather Guard!
Here at Fiber Federal Credit Union, we're just like any other family. Sometimes you like getting together for a big old family shindig. Other times it would be really great if that family shindig could just be virtual. At Fiber Federal, we always love seeing you at any of our 16 locations, but don't feel like you need to see us face-to-face all the time. With online and mobile banking, mobile deposits, our nationwide network of ATMs, and 24/7 call center, you can visit us anytime, anywhere. And now, several locations feature ITMs with virtual representatives for basic transactions, like withdrawals, cash and check deposits, transfers, loan payments, and balance inquiries. That saves you time for more important things, like seeing your mother in person. She told us to say that. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union. MemberCU.com. Member NCUA.
Sam Kinn, Alec Arnone, and Aaron Parker, the 3-2 up for the Black Bears, leading 2-1 over the Stars in the bottom of the third. Gets the new arm, Logan Travis. The right-hander's ready. First pitch to Kinn. This is high and away for ball number 1. Logan Travis, the right-hander, 4th appearance for him. 8 2/3 so far this summer. 0-2 with a 10.38 ERA, the 1-0. Fastball high and away. 2-0 now the count. 14 hits, 5 walks, and 6 strikeouts for him. Longest outing came against Walla Walla back on June 14th. 4 2/3, 12 runs, only 7 earned, 8 hits, 3 walks, and a strikeout as the 2-0 misses. 3-0 now the count. From Linfield, the sophomore this past season, a 7.23 ERA over 18 2/3. The 3-0 pitch. Fastball Canton swinging, and he fouls it off in the air down the left field line for strike number 1. Canton a sacrifice fly back in the first to put the Black Bears on the board. (3-1). Outside for ball number 4. Canton reaches via the base on balls. Leadoff man on for the Black Bears in the bottom of the third inning. Final line for Anthony Clarkey. 2 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs. Both earned 2 walks and no strikeouts for the right-hander. So now they'll bring in Alec Arnone. Lined out back in the first. So he'll dig in from the right side with no outs. And a runner on first, Arnone. Looking to barrel a ball up, hitting 300 this summer. First pitch he sees. Runs high and in and gets him on the front arm. So control evading Travis here against the first 2 hitters. As the first 2 are on without a ball being put in play, as that'll bring up Aaron Parker. Parker a walk on 5 pitches back in the first. He digs in, no outs, runners on first and second. Black Bears leading 2-1 here in the second of this non-league series. Travis set at the belt, first pitch to Parker is a breaking ball, cut on and miss for strike number 1. No one warming up in the Black Bears bullpen. Brendan Rodriguez expected to come out for the 4th. He's really going as long as he can here tonight. 0-1. Chopped foul at the third base line. Parker will now have to protect down 0-2. Coming up on Friday, the Court Carpenter concert here at Story Field. Post-game, a big night coming up on Friday evening. Remember, 6:05. 0-2, a breaking ball ripped down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. Can was going on the pitch, but now both runners will have to retreat. We'll do it again at 0-2. Parker just out in front of that one. But Court Carpenter, the former LCC Red Devil, Portland Pilot as well, playing this time back in the mid to late 2000s, making his return to Story Field. It should be a fun night, Friday night. Tickets going fast. You can buy tickets just for the game, or for the game and concert, or just for the concert itself. 6:05 first pitch coming up on Friday. The 0-2 once again. Parker sends this one high in the air to right center. Lorenza back towards the track, and he'll make the catch, banging up against the wall. Canton tags from second. He will move up to third as Parker just missed that baseball from getting out of here. As now there's one gone and runners on the corners for John Olson. So productive out for Aaron Parker.
And now batting.
So now they'll bring up John Olson.
47, John Olson.
Olson a pop out back in the first. He digs in with one out. Runners on first and third. Here in the bottom of the third. First pitch to Olson. It's a front door break ball and misses inside for ball number one from Travis. Olson a pop out to Josh Manser, the shortstop, back in the first inning to end the first. Has the RBI opportunity, 15 on the summer. 1-0. High and in. 2-0 now the count as the ball pops out of the glove of Welty. But 6:05 on Friday. Back to 6:35 coming up on Saturday with 1:05 Sunday matinee. Black Bears, they're able to take that series, be a big boost. 2-0. Fastball, chop foul. Just to the left of the third base bag. 2-1 now the count. The Black Bears have not won a series since back in the second weekend of June, but can change that here this weekend against a Port Angeles team that has struggled this season. 12-21, last in the North Division. The pitch, Olson goes the other way with the breaking ball. This one twisting down the right field line, and it'll end up out of play. Well, count will move to 2-2. Lefties playing Kelowna, who are 14-15 on the year. But the Black Bears, a much-needed series coming up this weekend. The 2-2. Breaking ball hit sharply but foul over towards Brady Corrigan, the third base coach. We'll do it again at 2-2. Black Bears have Corvallis and Ridgefield next week. Arguably the biggest test of a week left this season. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday in Corvallis. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday back here at home against the Ridgefield Raptors coming up next weekend. Black Bears in their longest homestand this year. This 8-game stretch, the 2-2. Olson a liner down the left field line, and it's a base hit. This one will roll all the way to the corner. Canton scores easily. Arnone being held up at third as John Olson pulls into second with an RBI double as the Black Bears add to their lead. It's 3-1.
And with that RBI double, our partners at the Safeway Albertsons Foundation are proud to make another donation through their Nourishing Neighbors program.
Olson able to tack on to this lead. Black Bears have now scored a run in every inning. So they'll bring in Seth Sweetchick 1-for-1 today with a single through the left side back an inning ago. He came in to score on a sacrifice fly from Austin Smith. First pitch from Travis. Called a strike on the outside corner. Gets away from Welty, but he's able to track it down. No advance from Arnone over at third, but it's 0-1. Sweetchick heading to Nevada this fall after being at Kansas the past 2 years. The 0-1.
Breaking ball sent high in the air into left. Over to his right is Marcillo, just shy of the warning track. He's going to make the catch. Tagging from third is Arnone. The throw is cut off, and it's a sacrifice fly for Seth Sweetchick as the Black Bears. They lead now 4-1. So Sweetchick does the job, and now we'll bring up the RBI opportunity for Shouty Nurgis here with 2 outs and a runner on second.
And now batting the right fielder, number 44, Shouty Nurgis.
Nurgis with the RBI opportunity, grounded out to the shortstop Josh Manser back an inning ago. 2 outs, runner on second. The Black Bears leading 4-1. First pitch. It's a breaking ball, called for a strike on the outside corner at the knees. Nurgis, a native of Melbourne, Australia. Getting the nod here today. He had 1 plate appearance. That was against Edmonton back on June 22nd. He had 1. Fastball, he fouls it off. This one will get out of play. It's 0-2 on the right side. Travis trying to get out of here with only the 2 runs. Black Bears 1 run in the first. The Stars are running the second. Black Bears answer right back. And 2 here in the bottom of the third. 0-2 the count with 2 outs. Here's a pitch. He lays off a breaking ball down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Good crowd here on a Fiber Family Wednesday. Big thanks to our friends over at Fiber Federal Credit Union for sponsoring every Wednesday home game here this year. Only 1 more midweek series here at Story Field. The 1-2 spiked in the dirt. Welty able to get a piece of it, but not enough as Olsen takes third on the dirt ball read. Count will be even at 2-2 with 2 outs and a runner over at third. Black Bears 1 remaining midweek series here at home. It's against the Pickles in the last week of the regular season, August 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. All 6:35 first pitch times. It's the always interesting Portland Pickles. 2-2. Nurgis lays off the breaking ball. It's a full count. Nick Miller on deck for the Black Bears here with 2 outs and a payoff pitch coming up. Travis stares in when Nurgis in the right-handed batter's box. Quiet stance from the right side. Payoff pitch. Fastball. Got him looking at the knees for strike number 3, and the side is retired. But the Black Bears able to put up 2 here in the bottom of the third. They score 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. We head to the 4th at Story Field. The Black Bears leading 4-1. You're listening to Cowlitz Black Bears Baseball.
Luke, so for Bat Limbo, we have a ton of kids out here. They're going to line up.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
It's coyote season here at Cowlitz River Rigging. You might be asking yourself, what does that mean?
It means haying, cutting, mowing, moving, plowing, sowing, pushing, pulling, digging, ripping, tilling, towing season.
Coyote tractors are fuel efficient, rugged, and ready to work.
Stop in at the Grown Man's Candy Store and test drive a Coyote tractor today.
Cowlitz River Rigging.
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
Depend on us.
I'm all about keeping my family driving safe. Dad, pothole.
Got it.
So I insist we choose Les Schwab tires for safety services like brakes, steering, and alignment. Stuff those cheap tire centers don't offer. Because I want a backseat drive with confidence. Dad, speed check.
Hit the road safely with Les Schwab and save up to $150 when you buy select tires with financing. Les Schwab Tires, celebrating 70 years of doing the right thing. Limited time offer. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
4-1, the Black Bears lead in the top of the 4th inning. Brendan Rodriguez still back out on the mound for the Black Bears. He faces off against Mason Masterson. First pitch. Fastball called a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Masterson reached on an error to lead off the second. Came in to score the only run for the Stars. 0-1. Breaking ball drops in on the inside corner. It's 0-2. Rodriguez here today. 3 innings. Giving up 1 run. Allowed 3 hits so far. Pitch. The 0-2 got him looking on the outside corner for strike number 3. A sharp, nasty breaking ball there from the right-hander as he sits down Masterson on 3 pitches, and there's 1 gone. Picks up his second strikeout in a row. He's only walked 1, the 1 run unearned for him as Nick Lorenza digs in. First pitch. The curveball called a strike. It's 0-1, seeing that breaking ball from Rodriguez a lot more the second time through the lineup. The 0-1. Fastball misses high. Counts even at a ball and a strike. Black Bears overall this season now 15-19. 14 and 18 in league play. The 1-1, a breaking ball called a strike. On the inner half, it's 1-2. 7-9 overall now here at Story Field, 6-9 in league play. Rodriguez gets the sign. Here comes the 1-2. Fastball fouled off by Lorenza. We'll do it again. Lorenza fly out to Sam Kent in center. Back in the second. Lorenza from Clark. He awaits the 1-2. Here it is. It's a breaking ball that misses low. Counts even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cy Steele on deck for the Stars. Here at the top of the 4th inning. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the 2-2. Just misses outside, and it's a full count. Now the 6th full count here today for Brendan Rodriguez against this lineup. 37 strikes, 25 balls for the right-hander from Chaffey College. Payoff pitch. This is way upstairs for ball number 4. Second walk issued today by Rodriguez. Puts a runner at first for Cy Steele. It's like a right-hander starting to get loose out in the left field bullpen for the Black Bears, as well as a right-hander for the Stars. As Cy Steele digs in. Rodriguez working from the stretch here in the top of the 4th. First pitch. Fouled off for strike number 1. Steele a single through the right side. Back in the second inning, it was ended up being stranded over at third. Stars have left 3 on here today. Small lead over at first. The pitch. Misses down away, back pick down to first, and just being able to get back in time is Lorenza. Counts even at 1-1. Well, I had the opportunity today to throw out the first pitch here at Story Field. Was told about 15 minutes before the game. Sounded like it was Alan Embry's call. The 1-1. Breaking ball downstairs, 2-1 the count. Was making my way down towards the bullpen pregame. Got told I was getting it. And we get the baseball immediately. Started warming up a little bit. Haven't thrown off a mound maybe in 4 years at this point. The 2-1. Fastball chopped on the left side. Rodriguez gets off the mound. Throw on the run is going to pull Olsen off the bag, and it's not in time. As Steele on for the second time today. Lorenza up to a second on the infield single. As Steele now 2 for 2 here today. I'll bring up Colby Welty in the RBI opportunity as Brady Corrigan will come out of the third base dugout. Corrigan's the one who caught my first pitch. A lot of pressure. And it thrown competitively. Arm's a little sore, not going to lie. It's been a while. So he got loose a little bit, fired one in there. It wasn't a strike. A little high and outside. Trackman, when I got back up to the press box, Trackman had it at 86, which I do not believe at all.
Filled with Baker. Baker Lumber Company.
But after some of the first pitches that you've seen over the years, just happy to get it over. So now there's one out, runners on first and second. Kobe Welty coming to the plate, a single back in the second inning. One out. Black Bears leading 4-1. Righty on righty matchup. First pitch. Cut on and miss. It's 0-1. Welty a single back in the first, was stranded over he was cut down on a 4-6 fielder's choice. Stars get tied up with one swing of the bat here. The 0-1. Cut on and miss. Welty chasing a high fastball, and it's 0-2. Alan Embry said he might try to sign me to maybe a 10-day contract. Used to throw back in high school about 4 years ago. You got a couple innings in, why not? The 0-2, breaking ball in the dirt. Laid off by Welty, thought about it, but didn't count a ball and 2 strikes. Still have 4 years of eligibility remaining as well. Lorenza at second, steal over at first, the 1-2. Cut on and miss for strike number 3. Welty chasing a breaking ball down and away. Second punch out of the inning and the third of the day for Brendan Rodriguez. There's now 2 gone with 2 on for Paul Marcillo. Marcillo with an RBI today on a fielder's choice back in the second. Now with another RBI opportunity for him. First pitch. Fouled off down the left field line. It's 0-1. Marcillo, a 4-6 fielder's choice with the bases loaded back in the second. Almost grounded into an inning-ending double play that would have kept the Stars off the scoreboard. Rodriguez set of the belt. Lorenza dancing out on second, the 0-1. Fastball low, back pick to second by Parker's just late. Bozetkin over covering second. Counts even at 1-1. Black Bears trying to keep this a 3-run game. Here in the top of the fourth, Rodriguez trying to get through 4, the 1-1. Fastball fouled straight back. Marcillo on it, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Looks like Travis Wees warming up for the Black Bears in the left field bullpen. Longest outing of the summer for Rodriguez. As he comes set. 1-2. Fastball misses just low. Counts even at 2-2. Caden Parker in the on-deck circle at the top of the order. Be a third time through the order for Rodriguez. Trying to get through his 4 here. He's set. 2-2. Fastball fouled off on the left side. And we'll do it again. Black Bears play all 4 teams ahead of them in the South Division. One more time this coming summer. Black Bears not playing Yakima Valley in their division. They've already played the Drifters twice. They don't play the Sweets twice as well. Black Bears took that series back at Borlas Stadium in the second weekend of June. 2-2. Fastball on the outside corner. Got him looking for strike number 3. And the side is retired. The Stars, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and they leave 2 runners left on base as we go to the bottom of the fourth. The Black Bears leading 4-1. You're listening to Cal. It's Black Bears baseball.
Hi, Hi, it's Jess. And Bobby checking in from the Grown Man's Candy Store. I'm sure we can all agree that Mother Nature has been a little, unpredictable this year, to say the least.
But one thing you can predict is steel's power and reliability.
At Cowlitz River Rigging, we carry a wide variety of superior steel, gas, and battery-powered equipment to get all your jobs done.
Cowlitz River Rigging.
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
Depend on us.
Your Cowlitz Black Bears are back at Story Field this summer. Get out and join your neighbors for family-friendly fun. A Black Bears baseball game is a perfect reason to meet with friends and coworkers. Black Bears baseball is made possible by Peace Health, Fiber Federal Credit Union, Pacific Tech Construction, Bob's Sporting Goods, McDonald's in Longview and Woodland, and the Bud Clariato Group. Don't miss a single inning of Black Bears baseball. Tickets at the gate or right now at CowlitzBlackBears.com.
It's baseball season, and Peace Health is excited to return as a sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears as they vie for the Western League Championship. Black Bears games make a great family event. Bring the whole crew to the ballpark for fresh air, sunshine, fun, friends, and all the thrills of Black Bears baseball. As the largest health provider in Cowlitz County, Peace Health is ready to step up to the plate and keep your family in the game, whether it's a routine appointment or specialty or emergency care. Peace Health and the Cowlitz Black Bears, two great teams.
Nick Miller lead things off for the Black Bears in the bottom of the fourth against Logan Travis. First pitch to the third baseman, called a strike on the outer half. It's 0-1. Black Bears leading 4-1. Brendan Rodriguez threw 4 innings of one-run baseball. That one run unearned for the right-hander. 1. Change up, misses downstairs, counts even at a ball and a strike here. So Nick Miller walked on a full count back in the second inning. Black Bears have scored a run at least in every inning so far today. The 1-1. Fouled off on the right side. It's 1-2. Miller last night went hitless. Still hitless over this 2-game stretch. Yelling not in both games here this week. It's protect. 1-2. Breaking ball hit sharply off with a foot of the pitcher, Travis. Gathers himself to throw to first as in time. Unlucky there for Nick Miller on the reactionary play by Logan Travis. Just able to get his foot there as Miller's retired for out number 1. They'll bring up the top of the order, Austin Smith.
Austin Smith.
Smith today 1 for 1. A single and a sac fly. That brought in Seth Sweetchick back in the second. 1 out, nobody on. Black Bears leading 4-1. First pitch to Smith. It's a breaking ball called for strike number 1. Say most excited for the final 3 road trips this summer for Corvallis. You have to head down, check out Oregon State. Corvallis plays at Goss Stadium, the 0-1. Curveball spiked in the dirt, counts even at a ball and a strike. Of course, Oregon State perennially in the top 5 this past season. Their season came to an end in the Super Regionals against the Auburn Tigers. 1-1. Fastball hit on a line into left. Coming in is Marcillo. Slides to 2 knees and makes the grab for out number 2. A nice play there by the left fielder. So he robs his counterpart of a base knock, and there's 2 gone for Brock Bozette. Auburn, though, able to make it. Sonny DiCharia, he got engaged to his girlfriend about a week and a half after Auburn was eliminated from Omaha. Their big first baseman, as Bozette digs in 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch he sees, fouls it straight back on the breaking ball. It's 0-1. But Auburn, their baseball stadium, they have a blue monster out in left field, but it's not like the green monster at Fenway Park. It goes out and then it starts going back. The 0-1, a ground ball hit sharply to the shortstop Manser. He gloves it. The throw to first is in time for out number 3, and the sign is retired as it's a 1-2-3, bottom of the 4th inning for Logan Travis. We head to the 5th at Story Field. Black Bears leading 4-1. You're listening to Cowlitz Black Bears Baseball.
All right, fans, it's time for the hula hoop game. Jenna, who we got now then?
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are back and ready for you at Story Field. It's another summer of family-friendly fun. Plus, the Black Bears can host your birthday party, after-work get-together, or even your nonprofit can host a night and make extra money for your organization. Create a summer of great family memories with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Don't miss a single inning of Cowlitz Black Bears baseball with special events all summer long. See the schedule online, get tickets at the gate, or right now at blackbears.com.
Call the guard, that's Weather Guard.
Call the guard, that's Weather Guard.
When it rains cats in St. Bernard.
When it rains cats in St. Bernard.
We'll keep you dry in the rain or snow.
We'll keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
577-7200.
If you need a roof, don't look too hard.
If you need a roof, don't look too hard.
Just call the guard, that's Weather Guard.
Just call the guard, that's Weather Guard.
Just call the guard, that's Weather Guard.
Weather Guard!
Top five, 4-1. The Black Bears lead over the Northwest Star Nighthawks as Travis Wees will get the ball for the Black Bears in the fifth inning. The Vancouver native coming into this one, making his 7th overall appearance this summer. 0-1 over 4 1/3. 8 hits, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts for him. Last time he threw was back on July 5th. Against the Portland Pickles in game number 1. 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 run that was earned, facing 4. As he will take over for Brendan Rodriguez. Good 4 innings from him today. 4 innings, 4 hits, 1 run that was unearned, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts for the right-hander from Chaffey College. As it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter to lead things off in the top of the 5th inning. It'll be Alex Soul, who we saw last night. He replaces Caden Parker at the top of the order. Soul last night 1 for 4 with an RBI and 2 strikeouts. First pitch from Wees. Fastball called a strike at the letters. It's 0-1. Parker ends the day 1 for 2 after a leadoff single and a ground out, the 0-1 pitch. Curveball, and this is downstairs. Counts even at 1-1. Soul from Mount Hood facing off against his former teammate now with Travis Wees committed. The 1-1. Fastball high and away. 2-1 now the count. Soul last night with the base knock, a hit in his last 2, going back to July 2nd against Ridgefield. 2-1 pitch. Fastball hit high in the air. This one tailing into the right center gap. Sam Canton over to his left to make the catch for out number 1. So 1 gone for Adrian Roa. We'll dig in from the right side. The junior from Oregon, Oregon. 0 for 1 today. Was hit by a pitch in the first. Later flew out to Shadi Nurgiz in right. With 1 out, nobody on. Black Bears leading 4-1. Ready on ready matchup. The first pitch. Fastball upstairs. It's 1-0. Comes a 1-0 pitch. Fastball just a little low. 2-0 now the count. The Stars team, a lot of Clark College on the roster. This Black Bears team. Did a lot of work in both these games for a lot of guys. 2-0. Fastball fouled straight back. It's 2-1. Fireworks coming up on July 23rd here at Story Field. After the second game against the Ridgefield Raptors, the Black Bears will need a sweep to win the Columbia River Cup here in 2022. The pitch cut on and miss on an outside heater. Counts even at 2-2. Non-league game against the Raptors back on June 1st, 21-7, the final in favor of the Raptors. And in the first series between the two teams, Black Bears took game number 1 convincingly 2-2. A breaking ball, a worm burner to the shortstop Bozette, who gloves it. The toss to first to Olson is a little high. Olson makes the grab, but he comes off the bag as Roa aboard for the second time today. So now the second error on the day by the Black Bears. I think that's going to go against Brock Bozette, and it does on the high throw. Now Josh Manser with 1 out and a runner over at first. Digs in from the right side. The Clark Penguin, 0 for 1 today. A fly out and a walk for him. First pitch. Caught on a miss for strike number 1. Well, the Black Bears are going to have to do what they can to try to sweep the Ridgefield Raptors. Not only for the Columbia River Cup, but also to help him out in the standings as well. The 0-1. The curveball drops down and away. It's 1-1. Manser a walk in his last plate appearance. Black Bears find themselves 7.5 games back of the Portland Pickles. It's the 1-1. Fastball upstairs. 2-1 now the count. The South Division looks like this. Portland in first, Corvallis and Bend both half game back of the Pickles. Ridgefield 2.5 back at 18-12, and it's the Black Bears at 14-18 is the pitch. Misses high and away. 3-1 now the count. The Drifters at 14-20. Now a game back of the Black Bears, and the Yakima Valley Pippins catching up to the Walla Walla Swedes. Both teams 9 games back. The pitch cut on and miss. That upstairs heater, it's 3-2. Let's see if maybe Rowe will get a motion here with a payoff pitch coming up with 1 out in the top of the 5th, and the Black Bears leading 4-1. Black Bears 14-4 winners last night, 3-2. Foul tipped, held on to by Parker behind the plate. First strikeout of the day for Travis Wiesen. There's 2 gone here in the top of the 5th. They'll now bring up Donovan Gonzalez, the junior from Eastern Oregon. He's 0 for 2. A fly out to left in the first, then struck out swinging to end the 3rd. 2 outs, runner at first. Wies with a snap throw over to the bag. And back in is Olson. And arm looks to be ready out in the right field bullpen for the Stars. First pitch. Breaking ball misses low for ball number 1. Roa over at first, with Olson holding it on. 1-0. Off the end of the bat, rolled up the third base line. Miller comes in, has it on the backhand. The throw and the pick by Olson at first is in time for out number 3, and the side is retired. The Stars, no runs on no hits, 1 error and 1 runner left on base halfway home here at Story Field. Black Bears leading 4-1. You're listening to Cal. It's Black Bears baseball.
Here at Fiber Federal Credit Union, we're just like any other family. Sometimes you like getting together for a big old family shindig. Other times it would be really great if that family shindig could just be virtual. At Fiber Federal, we always love seeing you at any of our 16 locations, but don't feel like you need to see us face-to-face all the time. With online and mobile banking, mobile deposits, our nationwide network of ATMs, and 24/7 call center, you can visit us anytime, anywhere. And now, several locations feature ITMs with virtual representatives for basic transactions, like withdrawals, cash and check deposits, transfers, loan payments, and balance inquiries. That saves you time for more important things, like seeing your mother in person. She told us to say that. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.com. Member NCUA.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200. Weather Guard.
It's coyote season here at Cowlitz River Rigging. You might be asking yourself, what does that mean?
It means haying, cutting, mowing, moving, plowing, sowing, pushing, pulling, digging, ripping, tilling, towing season.
Coyote tractors are fuel efficient, rugged, and ready to work.
Stop in at the Grown Man's Candy Store and test drive a Coyote tractor today.
Cowlitz River Rigging.
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
Depend on us.
Bottom 5 at Story Field. Black Bears have 3, 4, and 5 coming up against the new Arm in the game, Mac Elski from LCC, the native of Lake Oswego, Oregon. Fourth appearance for him, 0-1 with a 2.16 ERA. Over 8 1/3 this season so far. First pitch to Sam Ken is cut on and missed for strike number 1. Elski last appearance came back on July 3rd against Ridgefield. 2 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. The 0-1. Fastball hit sharply, backhanded by the first baseman Gonzalez on the right side. Tosses to Elski covering. And there's out number 1, Sam Canton now 0 for 1 here today after a sacrifice flying a walk in his first 2 plate appearances. And there's 1 gone for Alec Arnone. Final line for Logan Travis. 2 innings, 1 hit, 2 runs. Both earned, 1 walk and 1 strikeout. As Alec Arnone digs in from the right side. 0 for 1 here today for the designated hitter. First pitch he sees is a curveball in the outside corner. It's 0-1. Elski back here at Story Field. He plays his collegiate ball. 2.79 ERA this past season as the 0-1s fly down the right field line, and it's 0-2. 19 1/3 with LCC. 16 hits, 6 runs, all earned. 14 walks to 16 strikeouts. Longest outing of the year back on March 20th against Everett. 2 2/3, allowing 1 run. 0-2. Cut on and miss for strike number 3. Arnone waving at a changeup, and there's 2 gone quickly. So that'll bring up Aaron Parker. Black Bears went down 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 4th. Now in danger, going down 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 5th. Aaron Parker digs in from the right side with 2 outs and nobody on. The Black Bears leading 4-1. First pitch to Parker. Cut on and ripped through the left side for a base hit. Aaron Parker on for the 2nd time today as he picks up the base knock. Taking the outside fastball and hitting it through the 6th hole. As now 2-out single will bring up John Olson. Olson 1 for 2. A double last time up. For the Black Bears first baseman here tonight. As Olson will dig in from the right side. 2 outs. Picked up an RBI as well. So he drove in Sam Canton back in the 3rd. First pitch he sees, misses high and in for ball number 1. Travis Wees expected to be coming out for the top of the 6th inning. This game moving a lot quicker than last night's ball game. 9 hits combined between the 2 sides, and the Black Bears leading 4-1. The pitch, fastball hit hard but foul. Down the right field line, he counts even at 1-1. Olson had his bat explode here earlier tonight. Back on a pop-out to end the 1st inning. Shadi Nurgiz also breaking his bat as well today. But Olson's bat, the definition of getting sawed off. 1-1. Curveball sends this one high in the air to right center. Lorenza over, settles under it, makes the catch for out number 3, and the side is retired. The Black Bears get a 2-out base hit, but can't do anything with it as they score. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. Through 5, Black Bears leading 4-1 over the Stars. You're listening to Cowlitz Black Bears Baseball.
I'm all about keeping my family driving safe. Dad, pothole.
Got it.
So I insist we choose Les Schwab tires for safety services like brakes, steering, and alignment. Stuff those cheap tire centers don't offer. Because I want a backseat drive with confidence. Dad, speed check.
Hit the road safely with Les Schwab and save up to $150 when you buy select tires with financing. Les Schwab Tires, celebrating 70 years of doing the right thing. Limited time offer. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
Hi, it's Jess and Bobby checking in from the Grown Man's Candy Store. I'm sure we can all agree that Mother Nature has been a little, unpredictable this year, to say the least.
But one thing you can predict is steel's power and reliability.
At Cowlitz River Rigging, we carry a wide variety of superior steel, gas, and battery-powered equipment to get all your jobs done.
Cowlitz River Rigging.
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
Depend on us.
Your Cowlitz Black Bears are back at Story Field this summer. Get out and join your neighbors for family-friendly fun. A Black Bears baseball game is a perfect reason to meet with friends and coworkers. Black Bears baseball is made possible by Peace Health, Fiber Federal Credit Union, Pacific Tech Construction, Bob's Sporting Goods, McDonald's in Longview and Woodland, and the Bud Clariato Group. Don't miss a single inning of Black Bears baseball. Tickets at the gate or right now at cowlitzblackbears.com.
4-1, the Black Bears lead. So we go to the 6th here in the second of 2 non-league games this week for this Black Bears team before returning to league play back this coming Friday. Travis Weiss back out for his second inning. He'll face off against Mason Masterson, Nick Lorenza, and Cy Steele. 5, 6, and 7 for this Stars team. 4 hits here today for the Northwest Stars. Last night they only had 2. Righty on righty matchup. First pitch to Masterson. High and in for ball number 1. Masterson from Linfield, a Ridgefield native. Teammates with Andrew Del Biagio and Skylar Manelski. The 1-0 pitch. This is down and away. 2-0 now the count. Black Bears gearing up for this last stretch. 18 games. 2-0, fouled off. Looks like you got a piece of Aaron Parker as he's going to walk this one off. Counts at 2-1 rather. 21 games left here in the regular season. It's already getting down towards the end. Been a quick summer so far. The home plate umpire, Curtis Metzger, buys Parker some time behind the plate. Masterson so far today 0 for 2. Reached on an error in the second, then struck out looking on 3 pitches back in the 4th. He's been the only run today for the Stars. As Weeds working from the windup. It's 2-1. Skyen on the right side. Olsen back out. Will be called off by Sweet Chick, who will make the catch for out number 1 in shallow right field. And there's one gone here in the top of the 6th inning, as that'll bring in Nick Lorenza. Lorenza 0 for 1 today. A fly out in the 2nd, then later walked in the 4th. He was stranded at 2nd. The pitch. Breaking ball drops over the heart of the plate for strike number 1.
Now batting right fielder number 21, Nick Lorenza.
Looks like a right-hander starting to warm up for the Black Bears out in the left field bullpen. The 0-1. Fastball yanked outside. Counts even at a ball and a strike. The 1-1 from Weiss. It's a front door breaking ball that just misses inside. 2-1 now the count. Heard earlier across the press box that the Seattle Mariners won their 10th straight 2-1. Fastball, a high chopper up the middle. Coming on a sweet shit, gloves it. The transition, the throw to first is in time. A nice play there by Seth Sweetchick up the middle. Showing off the range as now there's 2 gone for Cy Steele. I took my first ever trip to T-Mobile Park. Now a lot of people still call it Safeco. Back on Monday up in Seattle. Got to go on a tour. Got to see all the ins and outs. Got to go into the visiting clubhouse as well as the press box. The first pitch, the curveball over the outside corner for strike number 1. They're getting ready to do a lot of renovations, or have even started renovations for the All-Star game and the All-Star week coming up next year. The 0-1 popped up and had to play quickly 0-2. But first trip to Seattle back on Sunday night into Monday for me. Fun time up there. Cool city, the 0-2. Watch out inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. But that stadium, beautiful, right next to Lumen, CenturyLink. Didn't get to go inside there. Tours weren't in operation on Monday. The 1-2, the curveball just misses outside. Counts even at 2-2. A 2-2 the count with 2 outs, 4-1. Here in the top of the 6th in favor of the Black Bears. Here's the pitch. Curveball, high chopper to Bozetta at short on the backhand. They're across the diamond in time. A 1-2-3. Top of the 6th for Travis Wees as we head to the bottom half of the 6th here at Story Field. The Black Bears leading 4-1. You're listening to Cowlitz Black Bears baseball.
But don't worry, we've still got the Vernie's Pizza giveaway with Corby the Bears. So, if you are looking for...
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are back and ready for you at Story Field. It's another summer of family-friendly fun. Plus, the Black Bears can host your birthday party, after-work get-together, or even your nonprofit can host a night and make extra money for your organization. Create a summer of great family memories with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Don't miss a single inning of Cowlitz Black Bears baseball with special events all summer long. See the schedule online, get tickets at the gate, or write blackbears.com.
Call the guard, that's weather guard.
Call the guard, that's weather guard.
When it rains cats in St. Bernard.
When it rains cats in St. Bernard.
We'll keep you dry in the rain or snow.
We'll keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
577-7200.
If you need a roof, don't look too hard.
If you need a roof, don't look too hard.
Just call the guard, that's weather guard.
Just call the guard, that's weather guard.
Just call the guard, that's weather guard.
Weather guard!
Seth Sweetchick leading things on for the Black Bears. First pitch is hit hard but foul up the third base line. It's 0-1. Black Bears up 4-1 in the bottom of the 6th. As the right-hander from LCC, Mac Elski still out on the bump after allowing only a base knock to Aaron Parker in the bottom half of the 5th. Sweetchick, Nurgiz, and Miller, 7, 8, and 9 for the Black Bears. The 0-1 runs inside, and it hits Sweetchick. He's on for the second time today. So Black Bears had the leadoff man on for Shani Nurgiz. Nurgiz today, he's over 2, a ground out, and went down looking back in the 3rd as he digs in from the right side. First pitch. Fastball off the end of the bat, roll to the shortstop. Mansard to second for 1. The relay to first in time. A 6-4-3 double play, and there's 2 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. So now it'll be Nick Miller with 2 gone and nobody on. Quick work for the right-hander Elski so far. As Miller dig in, 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout for him. Facing off against his LCC teammate here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Ready on ready matchup. First pitch. Fastball at the knees. It's 0-1.
Black Bears lead 4-1. All the scoring in this game has come in the first 3 innings. The pitch, curveball, just misses. Count even at 1-1. Black Bears run in the first, run in the second, and 2 in the third. The Stars 1 run in the second inning. 1-1. Curveball rolled foul up the third base line. It's 1-2. Miller getting that off the end of the bat. Now he's going to have to protect. Still hitless in this 2-game set. Elski has looked good over his inning in 2/3 here tonight. 1-2. Curveball. Good idea there from the right-hander. Miller able to lay off. 2-2 the count now with 2 outs. The bottom of the 6th. Top of the order looming for this Black Bears lineup. Here's the 2-2. All the way to the backstop. Bouncing a few feet in front of home plate, and it's a full count to the 9-hitter for the Black Bears today. Walked. Back in a full count in the second. No walks today so far for the right-hander. Laying allowed a single and a hit by pitch. Payoff pitch upstairs for ball number 4. Miller on for the second time today. Sal bringing at the top of the order and Austin Smith. Smith a productive day at the plate. Single in the first, sac fly in the second. He went pretty well to left. Back in the 4th. Now he digs in with 2 outs. Runner over at first. Speed with Miller over at the first base bag. He has a good lead. Gonzalez holding him on as Elski comes set at the chest. First pitch to Smith. Down and in. It's 1-0. And a delayed steal, rather. Miller able to take second after Welty couldn't find it by his feet. So 1-0 the count with a runner in scoring position for Smith. Already has one today on the sac flying back in the second. He brought in Seth Sweetchick. Regained the Black Bears lead. 1-0. Fastball hit hard through the right side for a base hit. Getting the green light from second is Miller. Here comes the throw to the plate. It's cut off, and it's an RBI single for Austin Smith. Picks up his second ribby of the day, and the Black Bears lead 5-1. So the Black Bears now lead by 4. Sal bringing Brock Bozette with 2 outs and a runner over at first. Black Bears able to put up another run with 2 outs. Last night, all 6 runs in the bottom of the 8th came with 2 outs. Smith will lead over at first with Gonzalez now holding him on. As Brock Bozette digs in, 1 for 3. A bunt single back in the first. First pitch to him. Rips it into left center on the run, and a dive from the center fielder Masterson. And he makes the grab for out number 3. What an effort and what a catch there by Mason Masterson as he robs Brock Bozette to retire the side. But the Black Bears able to add on to their lead. They score 1 run on 1 hit. No errors, and they leave 1 runner left on base through 6 at Story Field. The Black Bears leading 5-1. You're listening to Callants Black Bears Baseball.
What do we got going on?
Here at Fiber Federal Credit Union, we're just like any other family. Sometimes you like getting together for a big old family shindig. Other times it would be really great if that family shindig could just be virtual. At Fiber Federal, we always love seeing you at any of our 16 locations, but don't feel like you need to see us face-to-face all the time. With online and mobile banking, mobile deposits, our nationwide network of ATMs, and 24/7 call center, you can visit us anytime, anywhere. And now, several locations feature ITMs with virtual representatives for basic transactions, like withdrawals, cash and check deposits, transfers, loan payments, and balance inquiries. That saves you time for more important things, like seeing your mother in person. She told us to say that. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union. U.com. Member NCUA.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
Weather Guard!
It's coyote season here.
5-1, the Black Bears lead as we head to the final 3 frames here at Story Field. New arm into the game. It will be Jacob Taggart taking over. 7th overall appearance for him this summer. A 6.75 ERA for the Katy, Texas native. 6 2/3, 8 hits, 5 walks to 7 strikeouts. Last time he threw was back in game number 1 against the Portland Pickles. 1 inning, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout, facing the minimum for the Utah Tech Trailblazer. He replaces Travis Wees, pretty good in relief here tonight for the right-hander. 2 innings, no hits, no runs, no walks, and 1 strikeout for him. As Kobe Welty digs in from the right side, first pitch. Fastball cut on and miss for strike number 1 to the Stars catcher. 5-1, the Black Bears lead. They're going to take care of business here tonight. Get to the day off tomorrow. Get ready for Port Angeles here this weekend. Caden McGee comes in for Shadi Nurgias out in right field. The 0-1. Fastball, high chopper, and foul to third base line. It's quickly 0-2. But back to the trip to Seattle, my first trip back on Sunday night into Monday. Got the tour of T-Mobile Park. It's the 0-2. Breaking ball, cut on and miss in the dirt. Parker at the backhand stab. He gets up from his crouch to toss the first, is in time for out number 1. So I'll bring up Paul Marcillo. But then after that, I went to Pike's Market. I'd always seen it from watching Sunday Night Football. NBC would always come back in with a shot of Pike's Market and the fish being thrown. Got to see it in person now, so I was able to cross off the bucket list. Pretty cool to see in action. It's the first pitch to Marcillo on the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Pretty good food there as well. Looking all around, just walking up and down. Didn't realize the size of it. Didn't really realize how big it was and all the different options you could get there. The 0-1 from Taggart. A line drive, foul at the third base line. With Miller giving chase, it's 0-2. Was able to check that out. Was there for a couple of hours. And then finished off the sightseeing tour. Heading to the Space Needle. First checked out Climate Pledge Arena, home of the Kraken. And the former home of the former Key Bank Arena, home of the Supersonics. We got to check out the Space Needle, head up to the top there. Check out the view. Saw Mount Rainier up there. Didn't realize how big Mount Rainier was. You don't get anything like that over on the East Coast. The 0-2. This is down and in. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Marcillo today, he's 0 for 2, a fielder's choice and a strikeout. But Seattle, fun time up there for a day and a half. It's the 1-2. Fouled off over towards Soul in the on-deck circle. Won't do it again. But just a fun time in general. Gonna have to make it back there at some point. Got to get up there for a Mariners game, but not sure it's gonna be possible. Black Bears, they only have Mondays off the rest of the season. Mariners out of town for most of it. The 1-2. Cut on and miss for strike number 3. 2 away now and 2 punch outs for Jacob Taggart as that brings up the top of the order and Alex Soul. There's one Monday that the Black Bears are off, and then the Mariners are at home, but the next day the Black Bears head to Wenatchee for the 3-game set against the Apple Sox, so not sure that's going to be able to work out. 2 gone, nobody on. Black Bears up 5-1. Soul pinch hit for Caden Parker back in the 5th. He flew out. First pitch misses below the kneecaps for ball number 1. A lot of Seattle natives, Seattle area natives on this Black Bears roster. I was talking with Nick Hovland yesterday pregame, the 1-0. Cut on and missed. Counts even at 1-1.
Telling that from the top of the Space Needle, was able to see Washington's football stadium. He's a little surprised to hear that, but ended up looking for it. Finally found it. Didn't see the baseball stadium, though. The 1-1. Big hack there. Soul comes up empty. It's 1-2. But now I can say I've been to the top of the Space Needle. I've been to the top of the World Trade Center as well in New York. That's a sight to see if you haven't been to the top of the New World Trade Center. Have to go check it out. The 1-2, breaking ball off the end of the bat into the 6-hole. Bozette on the backhand, throw across the diamond, not in time. Infield single for Alex Soul as this inning will continue on the 2-out base knock. So that'll bring up Adrian Roa. We're on the World Trade Center, the Empire State Building.
Adrian Roa.
Roa will dig in, been on base twice, reached on an error and a hit by a pitch, also flew out. 2 outs, runner on first, 5-1 the Black Bears lead. First pitch downstairs for ball number 1. Got the chance a couple weeks ago to golf with Jacob Taggart out on the mound here today. Pretty good golfer. Wouldn't say he was a scratch golfer, but he was a pretty low single-digit handicap, the 1-0. Fastball inside, back pick to first, the tag not in time. 2-0 now the count. Pretty big golfer for Taggart. Native of Katy, Texas, for the right-hander from Utah Tech. 2-0 on the outside corner. It's 2-1. Golfed in high school as well. 2-1 now the count. Taggart trying to get out of this inning clean. A lefty starting to warm up for the Black Bears. The pitch misses down and away. 3-1 now the count. PJ Ledsma from Riverside City College. Again, loose out in the bullpen. New addition to this Black Bears pitching staff today. 3-1. There goes the runner. It's called. The throw on the second in time. Parker throws out his second base runner here today as the side is retired, as Soul is cut down. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, no runners left on base for the Stars. In the top of the 7th, it's time to stretch with the Black Bears leading 5-1. You're listening to Cowlitz Black Bears Baseball.
I'm all about keeping my family driving safe. Dad, pothole.
Got it.
So I insist we choose Les Schwab tires for safety services like brakes, steering, and alignment. Stuff those cheap tire centers don't offer. Because I want a backseat drive with confidence. Dad, speed check.
Hit the road safely with Les Schwab and save up to $150 when you buy select tires with financing. Les Schwab Tires, celebrating 70 years of doing the right thing. Limited time offer. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
Hi, it's Jess and Bobby checking in from the Grown Man's Candy Store. I'm sure we can all agree that Mother Nature has been a little, unpredictable this year, to say the least.
But one thing you can predict is steel's power and reliability.
At Cowlitz River Rigging, we carry a wide variety of superior steel, gas, and battery-powered equipment to get all your jobs done.
Cowlitz River Rigging.
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
Depend on us.
Your Cowlitz Black Bears are back at Story Field this summer. Get out and join your neighbors for family-friendly fun. A Black Bears baseball game is a perfect reason to meet with friends and coworkers. Black Bears baseball is made possible by Peace Health, Fiber Federal Credit Union, Pacific Tech Construction, Bob's Sporting Goods, McDonald's in Longview and Woodland, and the Bud Clariato Group. Don't miss a single inning of Black Bears baseball. Tickets at the gate or right now at cowlitzblackbears.com.
5-1, the Black Bears lead as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Everyone stretched out here at Story Field. It'll be Sam Canton, Alan Carnoni, and Aaron Parker against the new arm, Cooper Martineau, making his second appearance this summer. Inning and a third, 1 hit, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout that came back against Ridgefield on July 2nd.
Got in the game last night, struck you out at the plate in the 9th inning. So he replaces Mac Elski here this evening. Canton today so far 0 for 1 with an RBI and a sac fly and a walk for the Gonzaga Bulldog. Righty and lefty matchup, first pitch from the Clark Penguin. Fastball misses down and away for ball number 1. Final line on Elski this evening, 2 innings for the right-hander, 2 hits, 1 run that was earned, 1 walk and 1 strikeout. The 1-0 misses down low, 2-0. Now the count to Canton. Canton, Arnone, and Parker, 3, 4, and 5. For this Black Bears lineup today, only 6 hits over 6 innings, 2-0. Fastball hit sharply, backhand stop by Steele out at second. The toss to first is in time for out number 1. Canton now 0 for 2 today. So that'll bring up Alec Arnone with 1 out and nobody on. Sun's starting to go down, starting to cool off a little bit here in Longview. It's been a beautiful week, to say the least. Beautiful couple of weeks as well. It's nice all weekend with the Drifters in town. As the first pitch to Arnone, a fastball too far outside. It's 1-0. Hoping for a good weekend as well this weekend, especially on Friday night with the Court Carpenter concert coming up. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball rolled to the shortstop in Mansur. His toss is in time. It's a Gonzalez at first. 2 outs quickly. Ground out to second or ground out to short as I'll bring up Aaron Parker. Friday, expect to be partly cloudy, around 80 degrees. Another, what should be a beautiful day. For a great night coming up on Friday night. Make sure you can make the Story Field, especially if you haven't this season so far. 2 outs, nobody on in the bottom of the 7th. Black Bears leading 5-1. First pitch to Parker. This is low for ball number 1. Had the koozie giveaway last night. Ended up getting a koozie. Pretty nice. Has the Black Bears logo. The 1-0 pitch. Too far outside. 2-0 now the count. Brought to you by the American Workforce Group. Great promotion last night. And excited for Friday. 2-0. Fastball just low. 3-0 now the count. John Olson is on deck for the Black Bears. The 3-0 for Martineau. Taken for ball number 4. Parker now on for the 3rd time today. So I'll bring up John Olson with 2 outs.
Stepping up to the plate, the first baseman,
Olson 1 for 3 with an RBI double back in the 3rd. So he digs in with 2 gone. Martineau working from the stretch. His first pitch. Fastball upstairs for ball number 1. Black Bears have the Stars down to their final 6 outs. 1-0, there goes Parker. It's called for a ball. The catcher Welty drops it. Aaron Parker takes second. He's been moving on the base paths here this evening, as now he's in scoring position with a 2-0 hitters count for John Olson and 2 outs. Pitch. Misses. 3-0 now the count. Now 7 straight balls from the right-hander, Martineau. Pitch. Fastball ripped into center. Coming on is Masterson. Makes the catch on the line for out number 3, and the side is retired. The Black Bears get a 2-out walk. Can't do anything with it as they score no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base through 7 at Story Field. Black Bears leading 5-1. You're listening to Callants Black Bears Baseball.
We're looking for some summer fun in the sun. A trip
It's baseball season, and Peace Health is excited to return as a sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears as they vie for the Western League Championship. Black Bears games make a great family event. Bring the whole crew to the ballpark for fresh air, sunshine, fun, friends, and all the thrills of Black Bears baseball. As the largest health provider in Cowlitz County, Peace Health is ready to step up to the plate and keep your family in the game. Whether it's a routine appointment or specialty or emergency care, Peace Health and the Cowlitz Black Bears, two great teams. Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are back and ready for you at Story Field. It's another summer of family-friendly fun. Plus, the Black Bears can host your birthday party, after-work get-together, or even your nonprofit can host a night and make extra money for your organization. Create a summer of great family memories with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Don't miss a single inning of Cowlitz Black Bears baseball with special events all summer long. See the schedule online, get tickets at the gate, or right now, bears.com.
5-1, the Black Bears lead in the top of the 8th over the Northwest Star Nighthawks. Jacob Taggart's night is done. 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, and 2 Ks for the Katy, Texas native as he gives way to P.J. Ledesma, making his first appearance as a Cowlitz Black Bear. The southpaw from Riverside City College, same school as Black Bears starter John Mockerman. Ledesma this past year made 9 appearances for Riverside, went 1-0 with a 6 flat ERA over 12 innings. 12 hits, 8 runs, all earned, 5 walks, and 12 strikeouts, with opponents hitting .273 against them. 2-3-4 for the Nighthawks. Adrian Roa, Josh Manser, and Donovan Gonzalez. Lefty on righty matchup. First pitch failed off for strike number 1 on the right side. Roa today has reached base twice, was hit, also reached on an error, including a fly out to Shadi Nurgiz in right. Caden McGee stays in the game in right field after he replaced Nurgiz an inning ago. The 0-1 fastball right back up the middle and through for a base hit. Adrian Roa now on for the 3rd time today. The leadoff man is on for the first time since the 2nd inning for the Stars. So I'll bring in Josh Manser. Six hits for each side today in this non-league game. It's the first pitch to Manser at the knees for strike number 1. The numbers don't matter for this game for the Black Bears overall, nor does it go towards the season stats. The 0-1. Fastball hit hard but foul down the right field line. It's quickly 0-2. Looks like Brandon Wedge starting to warm up for the Black Bears in the left field bullpen. So an 0-2 count with no outs and a runner at first here on the top of the 8th. Pitch. Cut on and miss for strike number 3. Ledesma picks up his first punch out as he blows it by Manser for out number 1. So now they'll bring in Donovan Gonzalez, the first baseman, with 1 out and a runner over at first. Gonzalez today 0 for 3, a fly out, a strikeout, and a ground out for him. First pitch on the outer half at the belt for strike number 1. The lefty from Riverside City College comes set at the belt. Here's the pitch. Fastball on the inner half, called for strike number 2. Just got a box of Cracker Jacks given to me here in the press box. One of the, I would say, underrated ballpark snacks that you can get, the O2. little too far inside. It almost clips Gonzalez. It's a ball and 2 strikes. I'm a big Cracker Jacks fan, so I'll put it out there. I know that it can be taken really 50-50 either way. Cracker Jacks also like a nice ballpark hot dog as the 1-2 sails on Ledesma. Goes all the way to the backstop. Advancing the second is Roa. Counts now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. During games, people in the press box, they get food during the games. I don't get anything, though. But everyone to the left of me here is the pitch, spiked in the dirt, and it's a full count. They're all chomping down. Seems like chicken fingers are most likely the biggest selection from the people in the press box here. Runner on second with 1 out, payoff pitch. This one ends up getting Gonzalez, who was on for the first time today. They'll put runners on first and second. As that will bring up Mason Masterson. Say, like a nice chicken fingers. I know at Yankee Stadium they do a bucket of chicken fingers. And it's just a massive bucket that you get. I think it's about $20. Might be more now. It's the first pitch to Masterson. A little too far inside. It's 1-0. I'm still sticking with the hot dog. I think that's probably the best bang for your buck. I know at Fenway Park, the Fenway Frank, $5 for a hot dog. The 1-0. Fastball on the inner half. Counts even at 1-1 to Masterson, who's 0 for 3 today, is coming to score the only run after reaching on an error. What a Dodger dog. Arguably the best hot dog in all of baseball. The 1-1. The curveball. A little too far inside. Skips away from Parker. No advance from either of the runners. 2-1 now the count. I've never been to Dodger Stadium, so can't speak on that, but Alan Embry said that there was nothing like a Dodger dog when he was in his 16-year MLB career. 2-1. Fastball above the letters. 3-1 now the count as the control. Ledesma trying to reel it back in. Does not want to walk the bases loaded. Nick Lorenza in the on-deck circle. He would represent the tying run. 3-1 pitch. High and in, and he lost him. Bases are now loaded as the tying run will come to the plate in Nick Lorenza. So Masterson walks, reaches for the second time today. As Lorenzo will dig in from the right side. Bases loaded, 5-1 your score with 1 out in the top of the 8th inning. Lefty on righty matchup. First pitch to Lorenzo. He's swinging. Sends this one high in the air to center. Canton back. Now coming in as this ball gets caught up in the wind. Tagging from third is Roa. He will score a sacrifice fly for Nick Lorenza. Makes it a 3-run game. Hard hit ball there off of the bat of Lorenza. So now that brings in Cy Steele with 2 outs and 2 on here in the top of the 8th. Steele will dig in from the right side. He's been on base twice, 2 for 3 today with a pair of singles. First pitch to him, misses high and in for ball number 1. Steele a single to the right side back in the second. Ended up being stranded over at third, the 1-0 pitch. Fastball goes the other way with it, sends it out to McGee and straightaway right. McGee's there. He'll make the catch for out number 3, and the side is retired. The Stars able to get one back, though, as they're able to pick up 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and they leave 2 runners left on base. Head to the bottom of the 8th, the Black Bears leading 5-2. You're listening to Cowlitz Black Bears Baseball.
Time for Sweet Caroline, presented by Cowlitz Beauty.
Call the guard, that's weather guard.
Call the guard, that's weather guard.
When it rains cats in St. Bernard.
When it rains cats in St. Bernard.
We'll keep you dry in the rain or snow.
We'll keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
577-7200.
If you need a roof, don't look too hard.
If you need a roof, don't look too hard.
Just call the guard, that's weather guard.
Just call the guard, that's weather guard.
Just call the guard, that's weather guard.
Weather guard!
Here at Fiber Federal Credit Union, we're just like any other family. Sometimes you like getting together for a big old family shindig. Other times it would be really great if that family shindig could just be virtual. At Fiber Federal, we always love seeing you at any of our 16 locations, but don't feel like you need to see us face-to-face all the time. With online and mobile banking, mobile deposits, our nationwide network of ATMs, and 24/7 call center, you can visit us anytime, anywhere. And now, several locations feature ITMs with virtual representatives for basic transactions, like withdrawals, cash and check deposits, transfers, loan payments, and balance inquiries. That saves you time for more important things, like seeing your mother in person. She told us to say that. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit. FiberCU.com. Member NCUA.
Black Bears lead 5-2 in the bottom of the 8th inning here at Story Field on Wednesday evening. Black Bears looking to finish off the Northwest Star Nighthawks and take the 2 games here in the non-league set. Logan Giesler, the new arm into the game from Clark College, the Portland, Oregon native, making his 4th appearance this summer, a 2.84 ERA. 0-1 with over 6 1/3, 7 hits, 4 walks, and 1 strikeout for him. He relieves Cooper Martineau. After his inning of work, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, and no strikeouts. First pitch to Seth Sweetchick, cut on and miss for strike number 1. Cade McGee into the on-deck circle for the Black Bears here in the bottom of the 8th inning. It's the 0-1. This is a little low. Counts even in a ball and a strike to Sweetchick. He's 1 for 1 today. A single back in the second, a sac fly in the third, then was hit by a pitch in the 6th. The 1-1. Breaking ball. Huge hack there from Sweetchick, but comes up empty. Now have to shorten up here with a 1-2 count with no outs in the bottom of the 8th. The right-hander warming up for the Black Bears for the 9th. As Sweetchick has to protect. Here comes his 1-2. Fastball ripped on the right side to the second baseman. Steele backs up on it. Now has it, and the toss to first is in time for out number 1. Looks like Holden Garcia, Cal Poly commit, warming up out in the left field bullpen as now there's 1 gone for Cade McGee. McGee, a good night last night, picking up 4 hits. The first pitch he sees is on the outside corner for strike number 1. He replaces Shadi Nergiz, who went 0 for 3. Struck out looking, also grounded into a double play, the 0-1. Misses downstairs, counts even on a ball and a strike here to McGee. Last night, 4 hits for him. A pair of doubles, a pair of singles. The multi-RBI performance as well. 1-1 the count with 1 out. Pitch. Misses high and away. It's 2-1. Fifth pitcher for the Stars here today. 2-1. Curveball. Misses outside. 3-1 now the count to McGee. Last time out for Giesler, July 3rd, 10 days ago. 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 walk against Ridgefield. His longest outing is back against Walla Walla on June 16th. 3-1 pitch. Big hack there from the freshman All-American, but comes up empty, and it's a full count. Nick Miller on deck for the Black Bears in the bottom of the 8th inning. McGee will reset as now he digs back in from the right side. 3-2 pitch coming. Here it is. Called strike number 3 on the outside corner at the knees. McGee knew it, as now there's 2 gone. So Giesler doing a nice job against the bottom 3 of the order. So that'll bring in Nick Miller. You were 2 outs and nobody on in the bottom of the 8th inning. The Black Bears leading 5-2. First pitch to Miller. All the way to the backstop for ball number 1. Miller's walked twice. Also grounded out 0 for 1 here today for the LCC Red Devil. The 1-0 pitch.
Curveball outside. 2-0 now the count. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Stars in the top of the ninth inning. The last chance after the Stars got a run in the top half. The 2-0, a fastball fouled back to the screen. It's 2-1. Pitch fouled off down the right field line. Counts even at 2-2. Miller still in search of his first hit here in this two-game set. Went 0 for 5 last night. 0 for 1 here today. Now he's got to protect. 2-2 the count with 2 outs. Bottom 8 in a 3-run game. Black Bears 14 runs last night. 2-2. Fastball got him looking on the outside corner for strike number 3. And it's a 1-2-3 bottom of the 8th inning for Logan Giesler as we head to the 9th. Black Bears looking to close it out here against the Northwest Stars, leading 5-2. We'll step aside. You're listening to Cowlitz Black Bears Baseball.
Fans with traveling Spirit Lake Highway, stop by Drew's Grocery for the
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200. Weather Guard.
It's coyote season here at Cowlitz River Rigging. You might be asking yourself, what does that mean?
It means haying, cutting, mowing, moving, plowing, sowing, pushing, pulling, digging, ripping, tilling, towing season.
Coyote tractors are fuel efficient, rugged, and ready to work.
Stop in at the Grown Man's Candy Store and test drive a Coyote tractor today.
Cowlitz River Rigging.
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
Depend on us.
I'm all about keeping my family driving safe. Dad, pothole.
Got it.
So I insist we choose Les Schwab tires for safety services like brakes, steering, and alignment. Stuff those cheap tire centers don't offer. Because I want a backseat drive with confidence. Dad, speed check.
Hit the road safely with Les Schwab and save up to $150 when you buy select tires with financing. Les Schwab Tires, celebrating 70 years of doing the right thing. Limited time offer. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
Holden Garcia on, looking to close this one out for the Black Bears in the top of the 9th inning. They lead 5-2. They have the Northwest Stars down to their final 3 outs on Wednesday evening. Holden Garcia, 7th overall appearance for him, a 4.90 ERA. 7 1/3 this season, 9 hits, 3 walks to 10 strikeouts for the Bakersfield, California native. The Cal Poly commit, 6'2", 220 pounds. Last time he threw was against the Portland Pickles back on July 5th. Inning and a third, 2 hits, 1 run that was earned, and 2 strikeouts for the right-hander as he takes over for PJ Ledsma. 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout for Ledsma in his first appearance as a Cowlitz Black Bear, the Riverside City College product. As Garcia now will face off against Kobe Welty, Paul Marcillo, and Alex Soul. 8-9-1. Righty on righty matchup to get things rolling. 6 hits aside here tonight. Black Bears with 2 errors. The Stars no errors. First pitch. Fastball on the outer half for strike number 1. Welty today 1 for 3. Single bag in the second and a pair of strikeouts for him. The 0-1. Fastball popped up and out of play on the right side. It's 0-2. The road ahead. Port Angeles for 3, day off Monday. Corvallis for 3 back here next Friday for 3 against the Ridgefield Raptors. Big 9-game stretch coming up. 6 here at Story Field. The 0-2 slider check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did, says first base umpire Tony Mackey. As Welty strikes out for the 3rd time, and the Stars are down to their final 2 outs here this evening as they'll bring in Paul Marcillo. Marcillo today, he's 0 for 3. Fielder's choice and a pair of strikeouts for him. 1 out, nobody on. Top 9, Black Bears leading by 3. 6:05 first pitch on Friday, 6:35 on Saturday, 1:05 on Sunday. First pitch to Marcillo up the middle. Bozette in the to his left. He gloves it. The throw to first is in time. And there's 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. It looks like we'll have a pinch hitter. It looks like it'll be Brett Joner.
Now pitch hitting number 6, Brett Joner.
Joner, the last chance for the Stars here tonight. Black Bears leading by 3 with 2 outs. First pitch. Fastball on the inside corner around the letters for strike number 1. 1:05 coming up on Sunday. The day off on Monday. And the Black Bears at 6:35 next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at Goss Stadium. The 0-1. Bounced in the dirt. Counts even at a ball and a strike. Joner replaces Soul, who finishes the day 1 for 2. Leadoff man for the Stars in each game. Out after 2 at-bats is the 1-1. Jam shot popped up and out of play for a souvenir on the right side. And it's 1-2. Stars down to their final out here this evening. 2 at-bats for Caden Parker, 2 at-bats for Alex Soul. Same last night for Adrian Roa and Cy Steele. Stars down to their final strike. Garcia set, the 1-2. The breaking ball misses in the dirt. Counts even at 2-2. Garcia save would not count towards league standings for the right-hander heading to Cal Poly, who comes set at the chest. Here's the 2-2. Fastball, chopper to the left side. Bozette on the backhand. Throw to Olsen at first, and there's your ball game. The Cowlitz Black Bears complete the non-league sweep of the Northwest Star Nighthawks here on Wednesday evening, taking game number 2 by a final score of 5-2. 2 runs on 6 hits and no errors for the Nighthawks. 5 runs on 6 hits and 2 errors for Cowlitz here tonight. As now they'll reload and get ready for Port Angeles coming up on Friday. In a big series this weekend, one that the Black Bears need desperately. 6:05 coming up on Friday, the Court Carpenter concert as well. Post-game on Friday. Then on Saturday, 6:35 p.m. first pitch here at Story Field, and then 1:05 coming up on Sunday. But a big series this weekend. Big series heading down the stretch. 7 series left. All league play coming up here in 2022. Black Bears need to string together some wins. They've now won 3 in a row overall, trying to take their first series in league play since the second weekend of June, coming up here on this weekend here at Storyfield. The Black Bears finish off non-league play 2-1 this year with a 5-2 win after a 14-4 drubbing last night. The Black Bears will gear up, day off tomorrow, and then we'll be back here on Friday for game number 1. Well, that'll just about do it for me here on Wednesday evening at Story Field. The Black Bears win 5-2. Brendan Riley signing off for the final time here on this Wednesday evening. I'll talk to you on Friday for game number 1 against Port Angeles. You've been listening to Cowlitz Black Bears Baseball.